Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, the Lady Killer 10, set on the Isle of Scale. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, people say 47 is a lady killer. It's time to prove them right. Take them out any way you want. I hope you enjoy it. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the architect, and we're going to have the Seeker 1 stored up in the Hyperborean showroom. We're going to be bringing with us an enigmatic gas grenade, remote, and a vial of lethal pills, along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require a change of outfit. So we're going to make our way out onto the balcony here, and we're going to mess with the fuse box on the wall, and that will attract the attention of one of the feathered serving staff, and that feathered headdress does rather get in the way. So they should be making their way here as we speak. Here they come. So we're just going to very slowly sneak up behind them, give that door a chance to close, and then pounce on them, render them unconscious. We're going to move them away from the door. Hopefully we can tuck them up behind these boxes here. No one should spot them anyway. We're going to take their outfit, and we can then move on. And we're going to take out the surveillance system next of all. So we're going to run right to the back of the room here. Don't worry about the camera if you get spotted, because we are about to destroy the evidence. So we're going to hop out the window, pull out our silenced pistol, scoot our way along to the right to the security room, and we should just be able to get a shot off on the surveillance system. So with that done, we're going to make our way back along to the other window, and here we will encounter our first target, and we're going to make our way into the storage room, turn on the Hoover and turn that off again. It's rather loud, and this is where you can see the headdress starts getting in the way a little bit, so we can't see where the target will be, but we know roughly where she's going to stand. We were pretty close, and when the target investigates the Hoover, we can then just pull out our silenced pistol and shoot them in the back of the head. We're then going to make our way over to the stairway here, and just on the banister we will find a glass of wine, and we're going to add our lethal poison to that glass of wine, and our target, the young lady with the iPad, will immediately turn around and sample the said glass of wine. So that's 2 targets now taken care of rather quickly and somewhat easily. We're going to move on now to the corridor, which is on the opposite side of this room here, through the curtain and around to our left, and we're going to retrieve our Seeker 1. And while we're here, we're going to add our gas grenade to the briefcase. Where's the gas grenade? There it is. Select the detonator and make our way back out into the entrance area here, where we will encounter our next target. So we're just going to walk right up to her, trigger our gas grenade, and then make our way back past Buddha and into the bathroom at the far side here. And in a few moments we will be joined by our target, and she is not moving very fast for someone who's having trouble holding in their breakfast. There we go, dear. Get that down, yeah? Right, so this will be target number 3, currently re-eating their breakfast, which I assume was liquid based. So moving on to targets 4 and 5, now they are a little distance away, and target number 4 is all the way downstairs. Someone we've met before and eliminated before in the past, Miss Cornelia Stuyvesant. So she is currently plonked down on a chair in the corridor on the ground floor here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our Seeker 1 to make her sick. Unfortunately, along comes Zoe Washington to engage her in a lengthy conversation, along with her bodyguard. Mr. Drake has just walked past as well, and as we open this door, there is the constant, so we have to time this a little bit. But once everybody has buggered off, we can then shoot Cornelia Stuyvesant with the Seeker 1 in the leg. Try to get the upright of the calf area so you have more or less chance of missing. So she will get sick, she will make her way into this bathroom, and we can then reintroduce her to whatever it is that she had for breakfast. It's rather lucky we have the incense burning in the corner there. So our 4th target is also possessed, so we've managed to do an exorcism while we're there. And we're now going to head off to our final target, and we're going to have to take a relatively long route to get there. And we're heading for the entrance hall area where the musicians are playing for everybody. So we're just going to head down the long way here to avoid trespassing zones and enforcers, and we're just going to run straight into the bathroom at the back here. We're going to overflow the sink. Now this will snare one of 3 people. The intended target usually would be the serving staff member, as it's a way to get their outfit, but our first detainee is this gentleman. Next up, we will just reset and do this again. Like I said, there are 3 people we can snare, one of which is our target, one of which is the usual intended target, who is this gentleman right here. Unfortunately, we've not managed to get either of the one person we actually want, so 3rd time is the charm. And we finally managed to snare our target. So we're just gonna wait here by the box. The sound in this room does play up a little bit. IO, do not worry about fixing it because you'll just break something else. So once our target turns off the water, all we have to do is shoot them in the head or sneak up behind them and break their neck. Pretty much whatever you want. We're going to move their body just out of the way so that they're not immediately spotted when we leave, and then we are going to head for the nearest available safe exit, which in this case I believe will be the harbour exit. There is one a little closer to where we were, but it would be a trespassing zone filled with enforcer guards. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.